Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. My name is Natan Verhovsky. I am your host with the most. I am so happy and so thrilled that you are with us today on the Frequency of Abundance. We are here, and our proud sponsor is Allura Creative Agency. They are the only not-for-profit in the world that really shines a light specifically to those that are here to help and heal and serve others. And so it's such a blessing to be in that space. Frequency of Abundance is a free group over on LinkedIn, and I'm going to put some contact. You can see it on the ticker. I'm going to put the contact in the chat so you've got access. There you go. Now, we are here 7 days a week, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern. On the weekend, I let you sleep in a little bit. That's why we're here at the 1 in the afternoon Eastern. And the goal is to give you captivating talks. Season 1 was personal development. Season 2 was communication and relationships. Season 3, all about your online business fundamentals and essentials. This is Season 4 with abundance. So I'm so happy you could join us. And where we get to stand and play on today, oh my goodness. It is going to be so much fun because the stage is set. And I wanted you to really know that manifestation myths, just why think positive? Doesn't work. If you've ever been told to think positive and you're trying to attract success and you're like, how come I'm seeing zero results? There's more to manifestation than just wishful thinking. So we're covering today the biggest myths about manifestation and the law of attraction. We're covering what actually works when it comes to attracting wealth and success. And we're covering practical steps to turn intentions into real world results. So if you're ready to manifest with clarity, confidence, and action, I'm so excited you came to join us today. Now, to pay some bills, let's take a word from our sponsor and make sure you know exactly where we're coming and from.
I'm sure you've heard the news. There's a game-changing PR house in town. At Allura Creative Agency, we specialize in bringing visionaries together. As the first and only not-for-profit public relations house, we offer exclusive, invitation-only events tailored for C-suite leaders, executives, professionals, and founders. Imagine this, you co-hosting an event alongside top industry leaders, seamlessly connecting with your ideal clients. Our done-for-you approach means we handle everything, from getting butts in seats to your co-host, personally introducing you and your unique offer. Founded during the global lockdown, Allura was born out of a commitment to empower coaches, healers, and experts. Today, we continue that mission by providing a platform for you to shine and expand your influence. Join our exclusive community and experience the power of authentic connection. Discover how Allura Creative Agency can elevate your brand and help you unlock your full potential. Curious? Book a time to speak with us today and step into a world of endless opportunities. Allura Creative Agency, elevating brands and inspiring leaders. Won't you join us today?
How much fun. So yes, if you have a mission, if you have a purpose, if you're a coach, a healer, therapist, a specialist, a financial advisor, wherever you come and play and you want to serve others, if you got the doors open, the lights on, you got bread and butter, if you're looking for caviar, if you're looking for 2, 3, 4 of the most incredible clients a year that are looking at tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars of value to you, that's where we shine. We blow a dog whistle to that target audience. Reach out. If you're looking to play over on the other side, I wanted to make sure you knew we've got energetic retreats. We've got areas that you can stand, stages that you can be on, including this one. I'd love to have you as a guest. So reach out. Free community over on LinkedIn. Click the Frequency of Abundance. Click groups. You're there. If you wanted to join us over in our private community, it's tens of dollars a month. There we have a lot more engagement, entanglement. We have people doing so many different things from, accountability to group coaching to networking. So many different fun ways we can play. If you wanted to come above that, my wife and I were blessed enough to have a dozen friends from the Lama Tantrapa to TEDx speakers and everybody in between coming over next month to, you guessed it, personal wellness retreat. Oh, so good. And we're doing the first couple hours for free. So there's no cost to attend and get the benefit. And that's where we wanted to make sure that that energy was shining. If you wanted to go up another level, no worries. We've got some peak performance coming at you. And if you don't know my background, I'll be talking about that later on. It's going to be so much fun to play for personal momentum. Any of that elite energy coaching. So, on the personal side, we've got elite energy coaching. On the professional side, we've got a way to shine your brand if you already spent time and money on it. More visibility, more credibility. That's what we're about with Allura. Now, let's get the party started and let's have some fun for today. If we're looking at manifestation myths, why just think positive isn't enough, I want you to remember if you've ever genuinely, tried thinking positive, only see, your dreams are slipping further away. So go down that path for a second and let's talk about some of those really relatable anecdotes. If we were to illustrate the misconception around positive thinking alone, they're silly, but they're comical, but we've all done them. I want a Lamborghini. I want $1 million in my bank. I want, when we think the process of manifestation, we think about that beautiful power that comes with, and we're like, oh, okay, I just got to wish this into existence. I'm like, it's a heck of a lot of wishing. It's pretty impressive if you can pull that off. So let's debunk some of the myths around manifestation. Number one, thinking positive is enough. If you want to really explore why mere positive thinking is insufficient for true manifestation, highlight the scientific insight. Know that there's a cognitive bias and a confirmation bias. That you see enough people going, yeah, that's what it is. You're like, well, then that must be what it is. You see enough people going, I wonder if this is the case. You're like, oh my God, we're all wondering the same question? Manifestation, if we're looking at a wisdom nugget, it demands an energetic alignment between your thought, your emotion, and purposeful action. So, we're big on paper, pen, action items. We're big on firing neuropses and getting your neural pathways going and grooving. And if you're picking up what we're putting down, give some love. Give a thumbs up, give a share, give a like, give a comment. The algorithm loves you, and thank you for that. So today's exercise, if we're starting with myth number one, would be, let's clearly articulate one important goal. And underneath it, I want you to list 3 immediate tangible steps that you can implement today, or worst case scenario, this week, in order to actively move towards that manifestation. So clearly articulate one important goal, and then list me the 3 steps that you need to do today, worst case scenario this week, to make that done. Myth number 2. Manifestation, oh man, that's the easiest thing in the world. I just crossed my eyes, fingered my thing, clicked my heels 3 times. I don't know what magical formula you think it is, but people are believing that manifestation works without effort. So there's a misconception that, manifestation is passive. Emphasizing that necessity, that I want you to think that there's a strategic aligned action, and including in that is like the neuroscience behind intention, action, and that connection. So it's far from passive. If you're looking at a wisdom nugget, today would be manifestation isn't magic. It's a partnership. And I want you to think of that as a partnership with the universe, and it's going to require certain steps, and they need to be intentional. Today we're talking about the process and the power of manifestation. Vividly calling into action that which you will. So as a practical exercise, let's combine some vivid visualization with immediate action. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Close your eyes. Let's do a standard 4-4-4-4 box breathing. You've been around some of my other talks. You're pretty familiar with this. In through the nose. Hold for 4. Inhale for 4. Out for 4. Hold for 4. Good. Now picture your desired outcome. Let's engage all your senses. Smell it, taste it, touch it, feel it. Really employ everything you can to be there in the moment, actively feeling it right now. Now, take a deep breath. Open your eyes and let's take a direct, concrete step towards achieving it. Let's make a call. Let's set up a meeting. Let's research the next step. Let's do what's necessary to move it forward. And I love that. And I love that if you're in there, pop in some comments, pop in some likes, pop in some chat. Good. Good, good, good. And let's take a look, because if this is where you're feeling somewhat empowered and happy about, I want you to come and consider joining us at the complimentary personal wellness. Oh my goodness, it's such an incredible retreat. Got a dozen of the most incredible speakers coming up. Let's take a minute and share with you where we're coming from.
If you don't like mundane routines but still want to grow, then this online virtual retreat is your golden ticket. Imagine rejuvenating your mind, body, and spirit while connecting with a tribe of like-minded healers, coaches, and experts. At the Personal Wellness Retreat, we believe in the power of holistic growth, where personal wellness meets professional development. Our retreat offers flexible packages designed to fit your needs and budget. From free access all the way to premium mastermind workshops, every tier is packed with value. Experience dynamic coaching sessions, guided subtle energy activities, masterminds, hot seats, and invaluable networking opportunities, all from the convenience of your home. Escape the ordinary and embrace your extraordinary potential. Ready to rise with us? Click the link below to register and secure your spot today. Invest in yourself, elevate your impact, and transform your life. Your journey to wellness and success starts here. Join the ultimate wellness retreat for healers and coaches, because you deserve to thrive.
Oh, I'm so excited. If you get a chance to come by and play, it's going to be epic. And the first couple hours are complimentary, so it doesn't cost you anything to join. Bring friends. Let us feel that, the tide really raises all boats. Now, if you're feeling it, if you're jiving and vibing, love the comments, thank you. Let's go into myth number 3. You must always be positive. Like, pervasively, ubiquitously, forever. That's impressive. Energetically, that is tough to sustain. Ugh. I think it's unhealthy, to have the pressure of constant positivity. I think it's important that you know that there's emotional authenticity. And that sometimes you're going to suppress the negative emotions. You can actually block manifestation. You're allowed to feel the fear, the doubt, the uncertainty. It's part of the process. What you want to do is allow it freely to come and go above, manifest beyond. Really give yourself that chance to go, oh, I overcame that. That's huge. So genuine manifestation is going to arise from embracing the full spectrum of emotions and navigating them authentically. If you want a practical exercise, conduct a 5-minute self-reflection exercise. That's going to be interesting. You can grab paper and pen, write about a challenge, honestly. Like, express all the feelings related. Be open. And afterwards, Go after it and take a look and identify and document at least one of those valuable lessons or insights and gain it. And by documenting, write it out. The process cements it inside. It has such a huge neural impact. It's immense. Let's look at myth number 4. This would be manifestation works instantly. We looked at manifestation is something that works without effort as myth number 2. Myth number 3 was you must always be positive. And myth number 1 was thinking positive is enough. Yikes. So let's look at number 4. Let's look at manifestation works instantly. If we want to look at the depth of it and the truth, it often requires time. It requires patience. It's going to require consistent, energetic alignment. You need to make sure that you're standing in truth, speaking directly connected to source for a while. And that's the universal law of gestation, that there's a rhythm to it. And if you did all the right things and are wondering why it's not here today or yesterday, you haven't let it sit there long enough. Good for you. You planted the seeds. You turned on the lights. You added, water, and Miracle Grow. Great. Do you want to give it some time to grow? Because it can't do that poof and it's instantly ready to harvest. You need to give it time in the middle. So, true manifestation, and know that it's going to be cultivated through daily nurturing, through resilience, and through trusting the timing of your journey. That's going to be key. And if you're looking for an actionable step, let's say establish a daily routine. Looking at small things, right? Like you don't have to make a big deal out of this. Take a short 2-minute morning visualization. Write it down if you'd like and practice it in your gratitude. So, gratitude journal. Look at something consistently that's going to align with your emotional and your mental state, and have that give you your desired outcome. That's going to be huge if you can lean into that. It's going to make such a difference. Now, look at, if we're talking about the 5th myth, and we'll end today with 5. You can manifest without effort or change. So it doesn't take any time, doesn't take any effort. Oh wow, okay. Well, then why isn't everyone doing this? I want a Ferrari, right? So knowing that you can manifest without effort or change, that's a big myth. I want to emphasize that genuine manifestation involves growth. It involves self-improvement. It's going to involve uncomfortable shifts. So there's a necessity that evolving internally and externally is the only way to possibly match the vibration of your goals. If they're bigger and further than you, if your reach exceeds your grasp, that's the only way to grow. It's kind of boring otherwise, no? So manifestation isn't going to be about staying comfortable. It's about courageous personal transformation. I want you to identify one very significant but yet uncomfortable change that you've been avoiding. Maybe something that directly impacts your desired outcome. Almost like you're sabotaging yourself, and it's understandable. It's very, very normal. Some of us aren't scared of success and failure in the traditional way. A lot of people are like, I'm terrified of failure. Who could be scared of success? Well, those of us that have experienced it and know what it's like, and if you have it taken away from you, it's terrifying. The same as somebody who'd never known success. And that's terrifying. So, come from a place of uncomfort. Come from a place that, if you're going to identify one significant uncomfortable change you've been avoiding, something that directly impacts your desired outcome. Let's write it down. Let's make it manageable, right? Outcomes, measurable, manageable, good. So, realistically, what's the first step towards embracing the change? Commit to yourself. How am I going to execute this in the next 7 days? Don't ask. Just commit. Commit to yourself to execute it. Don't ask how. If you knew how, you'd do it, right? Well, you should if you knew. So, know that there's going to be a way for you to play. And it's so significant. As we're coming into an area of abundance, and that's the frequency, be someone that wants to come be on our stage, someone who wants to come privately, binge watch, go to LinkedIn, type in frequency of abundance. Somebody who wants to pop in here and say, I wanted to come be on your stage and be a guest, reach out to me. Contact information is in the chat. Know that if you wanted to come to personal wellness, it's complimentary. It exists for everyone. It's there for the first couple hours for free. Know that if you want to play at a higher elite energy coaching energetic level, there's a way that we might be able to have some fun together. And we'll take a minute and
Meet Natan Verkovsky, Elite Energy Coach, helping top performers break limits, activate their energy, and achieve unstoppable momentum. Welcome to the Personal Momentum Retreat, an exclusive experience designed for executives, entrepreneurs, and visionaries who demand more from life. Every month, top performers gather to master powerful mental, physical, and emotional drills, strategies used by world-class leaders to unlock peak performance and resilience. At this retreat, you won't just learn, you'll experience transformation, shift your energy, break through barriers, and build unstoppable momentum. Get a sneak peek at our weekly preview event, happening every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Experience firsthand the mental, physical, and emotional drills that will change your game. Success is not about working harder. It's about activating your personal momentum. Reserve your spot today.
I believe that. If you do as well, throw a like, comment, share in the chat. Get involved. Have some fun. Join us and know that the tide raises all boats for everyone. So, in closing today for Manifestation Myths, let's talk about really going into your own time in your own space. You've seen box breathing, you've seen manifestations, you've seen visualizations. Take some time, vividly imagine what your goal looks like for you. Stand in it in the first person. It's already accomplished. Feel those feels. Let yourself feel what it feels like to know that your goal is already accomplished. That'll instruct yourself, mentally, physically, emotionally, to really fully experience and savor the emotions of gratitude, of joy, of fulfillment. And the manifestation begins at that moment. You ever heard of aerobic activity? Doesn't start for 20 minutes. And people are like, oh, okay, I've been walking for 20 minutes. Has it started? I'm like, no, it's 20 minutes of a certain heartbeat, sustained at a certain heart rate for 20 minutes. If it took you 20 minutes to get to that heart rate, it doesn't count. It starts the moment that 20 minutes of that sustained heart rate happens. Same here. Manifestation doesn't happen just because you sent it off into the universe. It's sustained. And then the universe realizes you meant it and you're serious. So I'm encouraging you to select any myth in the last 5 that we talked about. Pick one that's impactful and that's been bothering you. Reflect on it deeply. Let it sink in the role in your manifestation journey. And know that if at any time you want to reach out, we've got a beautiful community. We would love to connect you. We'd love to say hi. We'd love to see where we can play and share in your sandbox and where it makes the most impact on you. I'm Natan Verkovsky, your host with the most. Tune in tomorrow. We're going to have so much fun. Tomorrow is the last day of week 1 on season 4 on the Frequency of Abundance. We are at Soaring Sundays, the vibe of wealth. Why some people just seem to have it and how to cultivate a magnetic presence. Vibe is a neat word. Know that when I look at vibe, I spell it out: V, vibration; I, intention; B, breath work; E, energy. If that resonates with you at the highest level, reach out. I'd love to have a talk. And until tomorrow, my dear, dear friends, as always,